And welcome back. It's now 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. Boy, I tell you what, if you haven't been to the Huntersville Growers Market, you do not know what you're missing. All sorts of fresh fruit and vegetables. Oh, it's just really good. And we're going to talk a little bit about that this morning, because with us here this morning, Pat Fogarty, who is an outpatient wellness dietitian, and of course Chef Matt Hewitt is here with us today to fix up some goodies here. And we're talking about cancer-fighting foods. And Pat, tell us a little bit about what does that mean exactly?
Well, a cancer-fighting food is just one that fits into the guidelines for good health and also contains a lot of the natural things called phytochemicals. And they sound scary, but they're actually very good for us. And they're predominantly in fruits and vegetables and whole grains and dried beans. So we want to focus more on a plant-based diet, but we're still allowed to have meat, and the guidelines are up to 18 ounces a week of red meat. So that includes beef, lamb, and pork. We don't want people to have too much of the processed meats like sausages and deli meats and hot dogs. And we do want them to focus on the fruits and vegetables. So we really hope people come out to the farmers market to learn a little bit more. And Matt's incredible in terms of showing people easy ways to incorporate more vegetables, particularly in fruits, into their diet. And just another little note, we do want to encourage people to watch their alcohol intake with cancer. And so I brought my little demo here to show you 5 ounces is what the serving is. So for women, 1 serving a day, and for men, up to 2. And so you can see the different glasses here. It looks different on 5 ounces. So everyone's homework assignment is to pull out their wine glasses and get a measuring cup and figure out what 5 ounces looks like in your cups so that you don't overdo it.
All right. Remember phytochemicals.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. And Matt, a lot of people, when they're cooking up things like this, they think, there's really no flavor in this. What is the secret to seeing to it that these vegetables, bringing out the flavor in all these?
Well, Pat wanted us to figure out a way to get more okra into our diet. And so what we've got, for example, here is an Indian-style okra. So it's got cumin, coriander, pepper, but really some of the things that you don't think of add a lot of flavor too. Carrots add sweetness.
Really?
As do onions if you cook them long enough. And then I added some tomatoes for a little bit of tart and acid. So really mixing some of these things up gives you more of a complex and exciting thing to try. The mango or the peach salsa, for example, has a little bit of jalapeno in there, some cilantro. I put a touch of honey in there and some lime juice. So if you hit all those different flavors, a little tart, a little sweet, a little spicy, then you get things that are more complex and taste better on the tongue.
So it is. It's a secret of getting spices in there and contrasting flavors. Perhaps.
We're not just eating them by themselves. Who would have thought of, except for Pat, who would have thought of watermelon with basil and tomato to get all those good...
Look at that little skewer there on there. That looks terrific.
And those colors indicate there's got to be something good for you in there.
Oh, really?
And the tomatoes and watermelon both contain a natural phytochemical called lycopene, which helps protect your skin from the sun. And here they are in season right at the time when the sun is the strongest.
That is
so
it.
If we eat in season, we'll get what we need.
Yeah, and check this out, what Matt has done here. That is so colorful, what he's got there. What are you calling that, Matt?
Oh, this is just an Indian-style okra.
Indian-style
And that refers mainly to the spices.
All right. Pat Fogarty, Matt Hewitt, thank you so much for being with us. Remember, it's a Huntersville Growers Market. You need to shop there and shop a lot, right? All right. Thanks so much. All right, stay with us. We're going to be back right after this. It's 14 minutes after 8 o'clock.